Here we are, we're live. Now it says rotate device. Am I all sideways? I mean, I didn't hit the button. Looks like I'm all sideways. Okay. Let me turn it. Looks like everything's set up. I'm just gonna do it in the, what you call it, the portrait mode. Right. Let's see what I can do here. Good morning. Welcome, welcome. English me babe, Jackie Quay here. Christiana Carr. Chris Carr, superstar. If I take this little tripod thingy off of here, maybe that will help me today. Let's just see here. Goodness, see, I had to take that off. Okay, trying. Ouch. Pain. 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 It's okay. Hi. Whoa. Oh, ow. Alrighty, well, now I got this little candle thing in the way over here now. So, I need to move it back. I'll be back. Ow. Ow. Painful. So painful. Let me see my... Okay. Oh, my. Yowzers. Okay, yeah, see, I wasn't going to start it just yet, but, you know, something hit, so hey, divine timing, not my timing. Well, okay, is that good? Is that good? Whew. Man, the candle's in the way. Move it over here. Oh, goodness. Okay, all right, hello, hello. We're going to leave it like that. Hopefully that's okay. Oh, that's a painful. Painful. Ooh. Okay, hello. Hello again. It looks like I might need to cleanse the eye a bit. I don't know, is it blurry for you? There we go, we'll do this and then we'll get this smudge going. Okay. How's it been going? I know, I put the daily guidance. I'm like, why am I saying daily guidance? I haven't been doing it really daily now, have I? Eh? But I've had to go deep, right? I've been doing the deep dives because I do practice what I preach, right? Or, you know, what I'm sharing here. I don't just say, hey, you do it, and then I don't do it. I do it, right? I do. Follow through, and it's new, right? I was one to avoid those feelings. I was one to, oh, let me help others, right? As a big distraction to my own stuff, right? But then as we're helping others, it does. We tend to, if it's something we need to be taking care of and have a look at for ourselves, we're going to meet people that have like similar situations to us. Because it's the universe says, no, you've got to look. It's about reflection, right? They're reflecting on our own lives, the reflections we're making for others, but what are others reflecting to us, right? So I thought, let's do this Moonlodge tree. Hi, Moonlodge, the inward tree for centering. Yeah, I need some of that. How about you? Anybody else need some of that? Let's get centered again. Right, let's recalibrate or, you know, assess our situation. Sometimes we need to stop, look at where we've come, right? Pull out that map, so to speak, you know. This was where we're headed. How far do we have to go? How far have we come? Right? Let's just, and then recenter ourselves, right? Recalibration. Are we going to continue on in this direction, or is there another path that's come up? And you know, and beware of those so-called shortcuts. Not all of them are shortcuts, right? Sometimes shortcuts can end up taking longer. You know, ever been that on the highway and we get overtaken by the frustration? Oh, it's so fast, and you're trying to speed up past somebody. Either doing it yourself or seeing somebody else that's done that. Somebody zoom, weaving in because they want to get up there faster. Stay in your own pace, in your own lane, and then you end up passing that person. They end up further back than because they were trying to race to get ahead, right? It's not a race. We're on journeys here. We're all on journeys. We may be called the human race, but we're not racing. There is no race. We take our time. Yeah, we're all going to get there, right? We all gonna die someday. Okay. That is hurting. Not messing with that smudge. Let's about have the smudge now anyways, okay? How about it? Let's do that. Man, it's so painful. Okay. I need to stop. No, it's fine, right? This is just telling me, take your time, slow down. Pain's there for a reason. I appreciate the pain. Thank you, pain. Right? Well, let's see how it helps. Because it does help. Pain helps me to slow down. Not be so hard on myself. Or anyone else, right? Let's get the truth. Truth coming. Truth coming. Lifting those veils. You know, ain't nobody deceive us like we deceive ourselves. Ooh. Yeah, it came in my head. Okay, so let's be clear. Because we need to start to be honest with ourselves before we can be honest with anybody else, right? Be true to yourself. Lift those veils. How are we deceiving ourselves? Because we need to find that center. And to be in that center. Grounded. There you are. Clear those eyes. Right? Flick those shoulders. No worries. Clear away. Oh, that is not needed anymore. Thank it for being there. Always thankful. Always, always. Thank you. Thank you for the lessons I'm learning, that you're teaching me. And helping me define that this is a lesson. What is this here to teach me? Nothing is done to me. It's to teach. Miigwech. Miigwech, okay. So we'll shuffle her in so that Moonlodge spread inward tree. Right, that's like a medicine wheel spread. Wow. Prayer in abundance. That's what we're calling in and asking for, right? And seeing that we're already there, right? And being thankful. Thankful for what we already have. Right? Showing, look at our blessings and being thankful and sending up those prayers of thanks, not just for asking for things, right? It's thanking. And even it's not asking, it's thanking you for all this stuff. It's like thanking like we already have it, right? So we can expect everything that we ask comes to us. You got to be careful because sometimes we don't realize we're asking for it. Right? Okay, so let's call in all of our directions. The east, that's the spirit, the fire, path of illumination. The south, it's the water, the innocence, the place of the emotions, the child. And there we have the west, place of introspection, the physical, the woman. And then up in the north is our wisdom years, that's the mental, the air. We walk our red road from south, from childhood, seeking and finding who we are, up into the north, where hopefully we know where we are. We can see that we are the unlimited vision. We can create ourselves in any unlimited vision that we have of ourselves, the highest grounded version of ourselves. So we're all divine beings, right? We walk that blue road. There's that self-esteem. Moose. I'm going to have a moose one day. Strong and self-confident as moose and gentle as deer. One day. I've been asking for that for a couple of years now because that comes up in my cards lots. But, you know, that's where we have that self-confidence. When we return to spirit, we know who we are. We are part of the great oneness divine. We come from the creator source. All right, then we have patience. Because we know we're here for lessons. We're here to learn these lessons, right? And as we get to that blue road of spirit, we can see that. Wow, what have I learned? And as we go to that blue road of spirit, we're taking all that we've learned from this lifetime and bringing it back to our creator source. Tomatoes, above, below and within. So we come to bring all of our energies together. You know, I get very scattered. It's easy to get scattered, especially when you have the children. Right? All yous out there with the children. Yes, we can scatter our energies lots. And even without the children, we've got lots of people, those of us that want to be so helpful to others, sharing our light. But we got to remember to share that with ourselves too. You are worthy of your own self-care, right? Make sure you're pulling it in from somewhere, right? Or not even using our own energy. Allow it to flow through you and not from you. We get tired and drained when we are trying to control something we cannot control. That's very tiring and draining. I cannot control my kids. It is not my job to control them, but for me to teach them to control themselves, right? They're their own free will beings as well. So yes, this is my life. I talk about my kids. Well, it's me with my kids. But I get to go out and see my friends. You know, I have beautiful friends too. Beautiful supports. There is lots that's, there's a sadness, and that's okay. You go into it and see. What is that, right? Diving deep. I'm not avoiding my feelings like I used to. Yeah, so that's where I've been, and I don't want to keep putting a whole bunch of crying videos, but that's the point of those sharing our stories, right? So we'll get onto that more, but right now I need my energy fully in my home. We spread ourselves too thin, but see, I also need to get out and get filled too when I'm bringing that back home, because it's not my children's job to fill me, right? I'm so tired. So let's try and get out of the way the most, right? Okay, work through me. Help me stay on track here, because we are doing the Moonlodge tree. The inward tree. It's the Moonlodge spread. The inward tree for centering. Here's the moon spread. I've got it marked in my book. See. Moonlodge spread. Inward tree for centering. I'm going to read backwards on the live stuff. Okay. So, see, in these ones we pick the east for the clarity path to illumination. Then we go to the south. This is the new growth, or the seed card that we've been planting or tending. And then we go into the west is the dream within the dream. Dream within the dream is there. And then we go up into the north. The inner wisdom we might not have recognized in ourselves. Okay, to the north here. And then we have that center card. This is the true self. True self. Oh my. Yes, this one wants to come. There we go. Okay. Alrighty then. We'll flippy all this around like this. Okay. North up to the north, the west over here, east is there, central card right there. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Turn on my. Okay, so our bottom cards, our overall theme today for that centering, that drum, the rhythm, and then internal timing. Remember, it's not our timing, it's divine timing. But we need to get in touch with our internal timings too to help us to follow that divine timing. Right? We need to know our own cycles, whether man or woman. We all have cycles. Women's cycles are a little bit more obvious, or can be, right? Because, you know, the bleeding time, the cleansing, releasing time, right? So remember that. This can also help us to center, get back in touch with our heartbeat, and help align us with the heartbeat of Mother Earth. Just that heartbeat sound on your chest. Fist, not too hard. Don't hurt yourself, okay? We don't need to hurt ourselves. And I can just help bring you back into your center. All right, there's the alligator, then integration, right? And then learning to take in what's going on around us. If we're feeling overwhelmed, you know, it's poof, poof, right? 3 plus 2 equals to 5. And the 0 is the omega, whatever, the almighty. So emphasizes that we can connect with that divine source within us and integrate. When we take a look around at what's all happening and where is the truth in that? Where are we letting our mind get away? Where are we on that rocking chair of worry, right? Going faster, but we're not getting anywhere. So we take that time, breath, connect to your heartbeat, connect to the heartbeat of Mother Earth, sink your roots in there and integrate what you are seeing. And taking that time and know, okay, it's divine timing and not my timing. Right? What is the lessons? What is here for me to learn? Okay, in the Moonlodge spread, this card is known as the Whirling Spirit card. It's the key to unlocking your spiritual nature and clearly seeing your spiritual talents and ability. This is in the East. It's that self-expression, right? Because as we express ourselves, hey, then we see who we are, right? If we're true to ourselves and not being who we think others want to see or wish us to be. It's that self-expression. Express yourself. Right? Express your unique imprint, the divine flowing through you, right? Expressing that. And patience, right? We're not all going to come about it the same. Now look at that, right? Patience. Well, we were just talking about divine timing, not our timing. We try to make things go faster and, right, we can get tripped up on that. So we need to take that time, connect with that heartbeat, you know, and getting in touch with who we are and how do we express ourselves, right? For who we are. And it takes that patience because every ant has its own job and it just does its job to the best of its abilities there. It doesn't, you know, the little worker ant don't go looking at the queen going, oh, I wish I was, they just do their parts and their colonies are stronger in that, right? The ant itself, I mean, we're so much stronger than we know. We might look like this bitty thing, but look at how powerful that ant is. And it can carry something like so much bigger than it. And then when they work together, like, whoa. Oh, I just got a flash of that Indiana Jones in the Crystal Skull. Have you seen that? Where they actually work as a team and they can climb up to catch their prey, right? And they can take down like animals. Some ants. Stay away from there or don't go smashing that home. But that expression of yourself, you know, you are your own unique being, right? And we are part of the earth and the sky. We're that bridge. And that's an important job for us here, right? To express ourselves fully and wholly, to have patience in that, right? Because that's where we're seeking and finding, too, to figure out who we are. And what is our purpose here? Because our purpose is not to know somebody else's purpose and try to figure that out for them. No, it's about figuring out our own. So stay centered because that's all we have control of. And it might not feel like we always have control of those thoughts, but we can. It's important to. Then we're choosing what we're following, right? We're choosing to either wait for that divine timing or being impatient and trying to make it happen for ourselves. But it all comes to us, right? Good things come to those who wait, right? But you need to put that out there, though. Otherwise, you don't know what we're waiting for. Sometimes we don't know. Okay. Let's get to the next card. Helps bring it all together. So, the South is the new growth or the seed card. Look to this card for possible beginnings, either in personal relationships or in how you relate to the environment. In the Moonlodge spread, this card may reveal your true feelings about someone or something. It is the card that will show you your hidden emotions towards a person or thing. Right? New abilities. What is your... Okay, we're discovering things that are new. It's a new way of being. Right? We are detaching from old dysfunctional cycles and moving into the more functional, more helpful ones, and discovering new abilities in that. We need to take that time to get used to those new abilities, to learn those new skills, right? Like I just gave my daddy a tablet. I have to train him on how to use that tablet. My friend was talking about tablets at work, that they have to carry them around, but sometimes we get intimidated by something because it is new. It's a new ability. And we're like, I can't do that. But as we practice, it just becomes almost like a second nature to us. It's that internal rhythm and that internal timing. Sometimes things are introduced to us, we just got comfortable with in one place, and we're like, what? Now we got to switch and do it a different way? But that's how we create that expansion, right? Bringing that awareness in. Then we can have those boundaries. Sometimes, right here is the boundaries keeping us limited so that we're not opening up to those new abilities, right? Because we can get comfortable in this little circle that we've created. Oh, I feel safe here, right? Comfort zone, right? Is your boundary your comfort zone? Sometimes we need to push outside that comfort zone, right? So keep those boundaries, to keep those ones that would take advantage outside in those outer circles, right? But sometimes we need to step outside that comfort zone, okay? Not the sacred space safety, right? Sometimes we do have to reach beyond that comfort zone to get in touch with those new abilities, right? So we do not learn more if we think we know everything, right? We do not feel a need to change or shift if we think, everything is just fine the way it is, right? So, how do you push yourself outside of your comfort zone? What are the new abilities that you have discovered in yourself when you have released other things you thought you were, when you've let go of all that was not you? And now you're discovering what is you. But this is a new skin. It feels different. But it feels good. Keep it soft and supple. Don't let it callous up, okay? There's some, yeah. Love you over there. Thank you very much. Sending lots of love and light to you, right? As I'm being filled and letting it go through. Okay, in the West is the dream within the dream card. It may lead you to your real purpose in life. So study it carefully, as your dream or vision may be a product. Is your dream or vision a product of your superficial ego? Or are you truly being introspective and realizing the goals which your higher self is suggesting? It is here in the West that you impregnate yourself with your real life mission. There's that impregnate thing. I've been feeling a surprise pregnancy coming up. So I know it's not me unless that's an immaculate conception, right? Even then, would God be able to get past the IUD? Right? Sorry. Okay, excuse me. It's been so long. So, yeah, if you're not ready, if it's not time for that, be cautious. So the South Shield, so we've just come out of the South where we're getting those new abilities, right? And into the West where we can integrate those because we go into that introspection. And how is that going to help us, right? We're going introspection to see the innocence of that inner child inside of us, right? That needs us to stand up for them, because maybe those boundaries were crossed when we were children. And now we got the new abilities to be able to say, hey, that was not okay. And we can stand up for ourselves now and place those boundaries where before we were in kind of like a helpless state because we were depending on others to take care of us, right? So that's that innocence. So we go into that introspection to release any place where we felt that it was our fault or that we deserved that in some way. Remember, it's not about what happened to us. It's about what was it here to teach us and how can it help us to help others, right? Because as we learn from that, we can help others too. Just by living our lives, not by saying you need to do this, you need to do that, It's all up to you. Right? And in that connection, the earth. So here we are in the West, connecting with that earth, going back into Mother ourselves, into our Earth Mother, and trusting. She's always there and always supporting us. Just like, Father Sky and the Creator Source is always there. They love us unconditionally. And we need to apply that to ourselves, to let that love to come in and know that we are worthy of that. And we all deserve it. We all do. Right? Because we're all innocent here. We're all learning as we go. Right? We're all creating the expansion. And we need to learn to take care of Mother Earth. right? We need to take care of our mother. Mother that we're on. We're all responsible for that. Right? That introspection. So the dream within the dream. To be reconnected. Right? And to go slow and steady. Turtle. Hey, the tortoise in the hare. Tortoise always wins the race. He goes slow and steady. You know? I mean, our Mother Earth is spinning really fast, but we don't feel that. It just feels. I feel slow, right? It's actually going pretty fast, actually. Slow and steady. We get there. One step at a time. And the north indicates the inner wisdom you may not have recognized in yourself. The north is the place of wisdom and knowing. Therefore, if you're looking outside for the answers, this card gently nudges you into following the animal's lead to find the same wisdom within yourself. Studying this card with the idea of knowing yourself will break any self-deceptions you may have. Right? Cleanse and purification. When we clean off all that is not us, we're left at what is. Right? When we shake off all that we've been told about who we are, and you're this and you're that, and what we have taken in, we can cleanse that out and purify, right? We are not others' perceptions of us. Okay, because everyone that looks at us, it will have a different perception because they've got a different perspective. They're looking from their eyes, right? And we say walk a mile in another man's moccasins. Well, you could actually literally put yourself into somebody else's shoes, right? But to literally see from their eyes, to literally get into their own feelings, we can't. We can imagine what that is like, right? But it's not possible. You might think it is, but we're all connected, so we can feel each other's emotions. But we got to clear that out. Clear out, too, if we're picking up others' emotions. What is our emotions? And what is theirs, right? What have I taken on as others? I'm so empathetic. So what are those feelings that I'm feeling for others? Because if I'm feeling them for them, how are they going to heal them? So you need to feel to heal, right? So let's purify. What is ours? What is somebody else's, right? That's how we help ourselves the most, right? Because then we can trick ourselves. The trickster, when we think that these feelings are ours and we get upset along with somebody else and we think that's helping them, let's join them in their anger or whatever it may be. Let's go down in the sadness. That's why circles, and sometimes they can be helpful and sometimes not, because if we're just sitting there, we can stay in those stories and stay in what is not us, right? We can get a whole... Look at the numbers of people that will follow that, oh, right, and then let's just all get angry because everybody else is angry. Or think back to those times in schools, those friends, right? Oh, no, we're mad at that friend, so everybody just go, okay, but that one didn't really do anything to me, but I'm going to be mad at you because, hey, well, I'm following the group because, hey, now we're mad at that one. So cleanse out all that is not yours, that is not your feelings, that you've taken on for somebody else. Because it's not our job to feel for others, right? To feel their feelings for them. Everyone needs to feel their own feelings. That's how we get in touch with ourselves. And we need to be in touch with ourselves to learn our own journeys, because we are all solely responsible for our own journeys, right? What is it that we are here to learn, right? And purify all that is not you, and you're left with all that is, right? It's your journey. Everybody's journey is their own responsibility. And look, see, coyote. That's a double coyote right there. Right? The trickster. So, that's how we get centered to clear out everything that's not what's the boundaries in there, right? That true self. Has your boundaries been crossed? How do you truly feel about these new abilities that are coming up? Or having to cleanse out? How do you feel about that? Sometimes that can be scary. But then I'm left with nothing. But once we're empty, then we can be full again. You cannot fill a cup that's already full. Right? So then we go to the central card. This card indicates the integration point of all the directional medicines of your personal unconscious. It is the power shield of the true self. This is the card of the circle of knowing the within, the taproot of your personal consciousness. Know the true self, the within, and those without can never again deceive you. So we're clearing out all that is not us. Our lives are sacred. We realize that our lives are sacred, right? And we don't need to sacrifice in the ways we thought we had, right? Because to sacrifice means to make sacred. So it is not forsaking your life, right? It is sacrificing all the ideals that we had, right? And offering that up to spirit. Sacrificing everything that we thought we were. And becoming everything that we truly are. Right? With gentleness and not being hard on ourselves. And then we had the moves. So it's building that self-esteem in ourselves and that we are worthy and being gentle on ourselves. And others too, right? We need to be gentle on ourselves. After that mother gives birth, it's time to rest, right? So we need to balance that out. After the men do that sun dance, that's that time to rest. We have given and we have given. And now it is time to look within. What can we give to ourselves or to open up to receive from the universe? We don't know where that's coming from because it's wherever we look, we see the great oneness divine, right? So it's opening up to know that we are worthy of that too. So be gentle with yourselves. Okay? Let's not be harsh on ourselves because we're not there yet, or we let somebody cross the boundaries. We don't have the boundaries there. We're staying stuck in our comfort zone. Don't be hard on yourselves, right? Divine timing, not our timing. And it takes time for that integration. It takes time. Alligator, well, it's just the eyes and little nostrils up in it. Observe before it makes that move, right? Because then, right, sometimes it's only got that one strike. The prey can get away very easily. Well, sometimes, right, we might get just one shot. So we need to take that time. Hey, but it'll come around again. Divine timing, not our timing. So be gentle with yourselves, beautiful beings, okay? Thank you for being you. Thanks for being here with me. Yeah. Hope this helps. I know it helps me. Right now I'm still just tired. So it's okay. I need that resting. Find that point of rest. And I will show you the spread here. Rotate device. It doesn't want to go that way again. At least this way. You can see the cards. There's our little spread here. Right? So patience with themselves. And overall, right? It's about integrating and that internal timing. Not trying to rush through everything. Integrate. What is this new thing that I've learned? How does this apply to my life now? How does this help me in my self-expression, right? And I can be patient because I know I am emerging. I know I am learning who I am by figuring out what I am not and who I am not. And we place down those boundaries. Right, here's our true feelings. Are we afraid of these new abilities? So we keep ourselves trapped in a comfort zone? Or are we getting out of that comfort zone and learning, being open to learning those new skills and abilities? And we're taking that introspection. We're going slow and steady. Right? Because we are all innocent. We need to connect and return to Mother Earth. We are all on this earth together. All moving in the same direction. Right? And we trick ourselves to think we're anything else, right? They are all connected. So purify everything that is not you, how we've tricked ourselves, and get in touch with who we truly are. And that we are sacred beings, right? We have a sacred life, a sacred path. We're here. So be gentle with yourself. Let's not be hard on ourselves. Do not be hard on anyone else, okay? We're all here to learn. And we don't know anybody else's lessons. We're here to figure out what our lessons are and to integrate our abilities. Divine timing, not our timing. So, thank you for being you, beautiful beings. Have a wonderful, blessed day. shining your light through in everything you do, because this world, oh, we really need you. Thank you. Biggest heart hugs ever. Peace. Thank you.